2:33 DGS. We have George Rosenthal here, one of the owners of ThrottleNet, the IT guys, quickly becoming the AI guys. If you want to call and ask a question, you are welcome to. We don't need you to because there's tons of stuff to talk about, but the phone lines are open if you have a specific question, even just about your business. 314-436-7900, 800-925-1120. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me in.
So a couple big stories that I want to cover, which I'm sure you will, and whatever else is important. The ChatGPT guy at Congress yesterday, and then whoever it was who said, hey, we think that our AI is using human reasoning because we gave it this visual task and it shouldn't be able to do it, but it did it, and we're kind of freaking out. So start anywhere you want.
Yeah, I mean, Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, was in front of Congress I watched the whole 2 hours, and it was amazing. It's very spooky when they're nervous, and he was very nervous. I mean, he genuinely said, we don't know where this could go. We don't, in some cases, the representative, Christina Montgomery from IBM, said, we don't even understand fully how it works. Like, that's like spooky stuff. Yeah. And
it's really spooky.
And these are the people creating artificial
It's almost like they were
intelligence.
asking for help.
Yes.
Like typically when people are testifying in front of Congress, they're very defensive. It's like, we don't need you. Get out of our business. But these guys are like, hey, you might want to regulate me.
Yeah, and nobody goes to the government and says, hey, please put regulations on our industry. That's never happened before. This is the first time, and it's history making that we're watching. This thing is advancing so quickly. I know we just recently talked about it, but even since we were talking about this topic, things are changing so fast. Even just in the way that video creation is being done now. You can actually create videos through prompts, text prompts that you're telling GPT or artificial intelligence to create. Like we were talking about before we went on the air, the recent song by Drake and The Weeknd was never made by Drake or The Weeknd. It was made using emulation, and AI wrote the lyrics, created all of the music, the hook, everything, then used their voice to sing the song, and it sounds exactly like them. It's crazy. Capitol Records went nuts. So what does that mean for the future of artists when anybody can just write prompts and create a hit?
It reminds me of a million years ago. You guys remember Napster? And I don't even remember what it was. I just remember everyone was pissed, but no one could do anything about it because you can't file a million lawsuits. Right. And so if you literally have millions of people out there emulating the DGS or emulating Drake, whatever it is, sure, you can sue them, but you can't sue everyone.
Right, exactly. I mean, and at some point, that goes to one of the things I wanted to talk about, too, was people resisting AI. It's kind of futile to resist it.
That sounds bad.
I know.
Sure
it sounds like Star Wars stuff, but
where have I heard this before?
The Empire. Cue the Empire music. But it is in a way.
Your lack of faith is disturbing.
For business. For businesses, though, you will be left behind if you don't start looking into how your industry can use AI.
Okay, I say that every day in your live endorsement, but I don't know what I'm saying.
Sure.
Give us an example of how a company out there, just a normal company, could get left in the wake.
Oh, absolutely. So let's just take customer service, the most important thing in any small business. If you're using AI and your support team takes a phone call or an email, whatever it may be, they can then put that request into AI, and AI can generate a response that could solve that problem so much faster than the individual employee sitting there trying to figure it out on their own.
Okay, so most of us have chatted with a bot.
Yes.
And none of us have gotten an answer.
Correct. That's going to change.
Why is this different?
So those bots from the old days were literally just pre-scripted. You had to ask this question, then you got this answer, and that was already pre-written. So we did that a long time ago on our website chat. But now we're going to be integrating artificial intelligence into our website chat. So therefore, you think you're talking to a real person because it flows and actually reasons with the question and provides answers. Then not only that, providing the answers, it backs up the answer with why it chose that. So that's something that if you're integrating that into your business, you're helping your customers get their problems solved a lot faster. You're being able to do more things quicker.
Do most companies that use this tell you, hey, you're talking to an AI? Or do they try to
So that was funny you say that, because that was one thing that Christina Montgomery from IBM brought up and said that it should be a law or regulation.
Like this forever.
That's
like
right.
We're always saying
That's right. Well, she said it was a very good point. There should be a law or regulation that says you have to declare whether you're talking to a person or a computer, and whether that be on the phone, because you could be talking on the phone and hear a voice that sounds like a person, but it's not. It's an emulated voice that is talking. You're talking to
it's
an
like
AI.
My mom's 95. When she calls, people think that they're talking to AI. So that's been a problem.
Right.
That joke didn't land, but Rach got it. It's like, no way this is a human.
Wait a second. No, I mean, I say it's going to be harder to do a lot of things. Like if you don't have AI in your business, hiring the right people, the right talent's not going to show up because they want to. The younger generation's going to want to work with AI.
Rather than like a superpower, it seems like it just makes everything that we've always known in business faster, easier, cheaper.
Yes.
So either get on the bandwagon or get left behind.
Absolutely.